Something changed after Alex saved his first real amount of money. Not his clothes, not his phone, his posture. He walked differently, checked his balance more often. There's a subtle danger when you go from having almost nothing to having a bit, because a bit can feel like a lot, and feeling ahead can quietly turn into feeling untouchable. Last time, Alex learned how to pause before spending. He delayed, he saved, he proved he could control himself. But self-control is not permanent. It's situational. And when your situation improves, your discipline is tested in new ways. At first, nothing looked wrong. Alex wasn't draining his savings recklessly, but small decisions began to sound familiar. It's fine. I've earned this. It's not that much. He had said versions of those sentences before, back when his balance used to disappear faster than he expected. And so, Alex's daily spending patterns began to change. His treats became more frequent. Nothing dramatic. That's the trap. Lifestyle creep doesn't look reckless, it looks reasonable. When your bank balance rises, your normal rises with it.
It's fine, I've got plenty.
Plenty is a dangerous word because plenty removes discipline. When Alex had very little, he tracked every dollar. He stopped checking his expenses as carefully, rounded his spending down. Overconfidence reduces discipline. And money leaks through relaxed systems. This isn't stupidity, it's psychology. Success makes you soften your guard. This is how old patterns return. Not loudly, not dramatically, just gradual. And slipping rarely feels like slipping. It feels reasonable, justified, deserving. After all, Alex had worked hard. Then Alex made a purchase that felt slightly indulgent. After the excitement faded, heaviness arrived, guilt. Because now he understood trade-offs, sacrificing future options. So he swung even harder in the other direction.
No more spending.
But hoarding money out of fear isn't discipline. It's anxiety. Money is not meant to be hidden and protected from the world. It's a tool. Tools are meant to be used. Alex didn't forget the lesson, but he took it personally. He replayed the moments he overspent. When he got complacent, he replayed it again and again.
How did I mess that up?
He wasn't just disappointed. He was upset with himself for not being disciplined enough, not careful enough, not responsible enough. So he decided something. If spending caused a mistake, then he would stop spending altogether, completely. When he was hungry after school, he didn't buy anything. When his favorite movie came out, he didn't go see it with friends. It sounded responsible, but it wasn't balanced. It looked like punishment. The pendulum had swung from careless spending to fearful restriction, and neither extreme was good or sustainable. After a while, Alex saw his savings improve. By that measure, his actions was working. But he wasn't happy. He was tense, always calculating, saying no to everything. When his friends wanted to catch up, he declined. Not because he couldn't afford it, but because he was afraid to spend. One of them joked,
"You're kinda boring now."
His savings had grown, but his world had shrunk. That's when he remembered. The goal isn't to avoid spending. The goal is to choose. Money isn't something to fear. It's a tool. So Alex changed the rule, not never spend, but spend on purpose. He asked, did I plan for this? Does it fit my priorities? So, he bought the book he had saved for, and the next time his friends went out, he joined them, because it was planned for. Saving is a lifelong marathon. If you sprint, you burn out. If you remove all joy, you quit. Then a moment came that tested Alex. Alex's best friend dropped his laptop. Screen shattered. Assignments due. Panic visible. This wasn't hype. This wasn't trend-driven. This was real life. His friend didn't demand, just admitted quietly.
I don't know how I'm going to replace it. My parents can't afford to help.
Alex paused. He remembered the lifestyle creep, the situation that he got himself in. But then he remembered money is not meant to be hoarded. It's meant to be deployed wisely, to create options, to reduce panic, to help when it matters. And this is when it mattered. This time, Alex didn't react emotionally. He took some time to think about it before making a decision.
I can help. Let's agree how you'll pay it back.
This was mature. He offered a loan he could afford to give with clear boundaries. That is what money is for. Not to look powerful, but to create stability for yourself and people you care for. Helping someone in need feels good. That is the point of money. You want to be generous. You want to prove you're not selfish. You want to show you've grown. You want to be the friend who steps up. But here's the part no one explains. When you don't have money, life feels restricted. But when you do have some, life gets complicated. Because money doesn't just change what you can buy. It changes what people expect. Friends assume you can cover things. They assume you can lend. They assume you'll be generous. And sometimes they don't even realize they're doing it. That's when having money can hurt. Not because money is bad, but because expectations attach to it. Alex realized something important. Money doesn't just test your discipline. It tests your boundaries. And next time, Alex will have to discover something harder than being more careful with money. And keeping his boundaries might cost him socially.